Good morning, everyone. Darius is not here today, and he promised me he would. So, I'm very sad because I have to suffer throughout the week working out all alone with no gym crushes around in sight. There is one normally, but she gets here 5:30, 5 o'clock normally, so she's usually out by 6:30 at the latest. And sometimes by the time I finish warming up my car and everything, I just get here for 6. So I really don't get to see many of my gym crushes Monday through Thursday. So Friday and Saturday, I look forward to seeing some gym crushes and working out with the gym bro because I'm all alone. And you know what he told me? He's like, "You want to bet that I'll be there?" I said no, because if I bet, then you'll actually show up. But if I don't bet, then you're not going to be here. So I'll be there. Now he's not here, and I'm all sad. Very sad about it. But yesterday was Valentine's Day. Work was phenomenal. It was so good yesterday. Both Darius and I were food running. Definitely over 200 people. I'd go as far as saying closer to 250 than 200. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers, but definitely over 200. So, but that was the smoothest 200 ever. So it's it was just such a great time all around. But looks like someone trying to use the machine, so I better gotta move on here. Okay, kind of got cut off a little earlier because I'm not sure if you could see in the background of the mirror, but someone was setting up where I had my tripod because it's trying to do a little fly movement with the cables. So I'm just trying to wrap it up quickly just to get it out of the way before you booted it to the side or something like that. But yeah, as I was saying, it was over 200 people that came in, and because of that, I'm I wasn't that worried because it was Valentine's Day, so it was a bunch of two tops. It wasn't it was 200 people and it was 5, 8 tops, 3, 6 tops, 7, 10 tops. Wasn't nothing crazy like that. So 2 tops are easy because boom, boom. So it ran. That was probably the smoothest 200 that we ever did. It was phenomenal work, and we were able to seat everyone inside of the restaurant because they brought in these little tables and spread them out where we normally don't have tables to try to fit them in because like I said, everyone Valentine's Day, everything was just a 2 top, so it was just small tables that could just fit 2. You probably couldn't even fit a 3rd one there if you wanted to, but ran super smooth, made over $100. And I'm oh, it's going to be a great weekend because I bet I'll make 80 tomorrow or something because it was supposed to be 100 people today. But unfortunately, it's supposed to snow. And our clientele tends to be on the older side of things. And older people don't like driving, period, let alone in the snow. So guess we'll have to see if it actually snows, if it misses us. Hopefully it gets warm enough to the point where it's just rain. I mean, people don't even like driving in the rain, but more likely that we'll get people in the rain rather than the snow. So we'll have to see where it goes. But moving over into machine row here. Just row. I mean, it's not it's weird because it's facing down. I feel every video you see with someone using a row machine, it's parallel to your body. It's just kind of that. But this one's facing down. I guess it doesn't matter too much because it's just facing down instead of doop. So pretty much the same thing overall, but let's see how weight moving, trying to get that 10 to 12 reps on this one. probably start with this side just because it's slightly weaker. See how much we can get on this side, then just match it or even do 1 or 2 reps less just to kind of even out the strength. Okay, so we're working on the second pull down movement of the day, but working on more of a wider grip to hit, a different part of the lats compared to, the neutral grip that we were working with first. Feels good. Feels good. I'm some days, like yesterday, it was fucking awful just because of the fact that it just weight wasn't moving the same. But feel like it's moving good today. Back's getting sore, and not disappointed in what's going on with the work that's being done today. So let's get after it. Okay, next up, got the little high row action, but I'm not sure what the technical name for this grip would be called because I assume like if you hold the actual bar, that just be the standard grip, but it's kind of like more of a inverted sort of situation. But yeah, I really don't got much else to say besides that. So let's get a move on. I added 10 pounds. I normally do like the 45 and the 25, but I added an extra 10 because the weight was moving nicely for about 10 reps a piece. I'm doing them single arm each side. So let's hope the 10 moves nicely, and then, soon just add another 45-pound plate on. Then I look a whole lot stronger than everyone else in the gym. That's the most ideal thing because I want to like strike fear in people's eyes when I'm like just walking around menacingly. So, working on a little, row now, and I know like the previous thing we did was also some sort of a row, but that's more for the lats. This is kind of, hitting that like mid back area, and I tend to with this one, I lean not like crazy lean forward, but just like never so slight, like lean forward to kind of just get that extra stretch when the weight's coming down for me to like pull it back in. And I feel that really helps because, stretch, some may say, is the most important part of the entire lift. So you would just want to do what you can to get that good stretch, move the weight, and just grow your back. That's all you can really ask for in life. Okay, so doing some shrugs now, kind of hitting them traps. And over to this machine now. Lately, we've been doing a lot of like little dumbbell work, trying to grow traps that way. And I'll be honest, majority of the time, I don't really feel my traps as much when I'm doing like a dumbbell compared to when I'm using like whatever the hell this machine's called. But I know for a fact that last time I did shrugs with the dumbbell, it was great. Probably like the best time I ever had in my entire life with a dumbbell shrug. But even though that was great, I feel you gotta still switch it up, not keep it the same thing all the time. Because I just noticed that a lot with my lifts, where I find one thing that I like and I just start doing it all the time, and then it just gets to the point where it doesn't hit the muscle the same. Like it just, I don't know if I'm just too used to it, if it's a weight issue, I don't know what it is, but just to kind of, hopefully maintain that feeling, I should probably, switch it up. So just, 2 back days throughout the week, just maintain, for one trap, do shrugs. The other day, do this. Well, shrugs both, but one day use a dumbbell, other day use a machine. But got two got two 45-pound plates on, and I've been getting around 10-ish reps. So let's try to maintain that. So, working a little rear delt action now. Unfortunately, both little cable machines that I normally use, they were taken up, and like it's very unfortunate on my behalf. There's this where the tripod is like directly behind this other machine. Tried using that, but the arms are like not adjustable. They're like just stuck up super high. So it's like I mean, when you're doing like the rear delts, you kind of need them like like they're wide out too. So you kind of need them like semi closer together than like lower too. So figure it wouldn't work. So the Pec 5 was opened up. It's original OG spot for like hitting rear delts. So always nice coming back every once in a while. But last back exercise of the day, I probably did way too much back exercises today, honestly. But I was like, yo, because like the workout I was like doing, I'm like, nothing really hit traps. And like, yeah, I guess every movement kind of somewhat hits rear delts, especially like that like little decline-ish, whatever movement that would technically be called. I guess everything somewhat hits rear delts if you're using your back, but just like an isolation movement where it's like just straight up rear delts. I was doing this at 50 pounds and getting like 20 plus reps. I'm like, last set, let's bump it up just 10 pounds, nothing crazy, because still want to not do too much weight, because then you're going to, start incorporating those bigger back muscles. So let's get after it. Okay, so got a little dumbbell incline curl here because all the clips and not the best angle. Probably gonna move on with this. Get a few short clips in there for making the video not as long. Okay. Well, I just took like probably a 20-minute break because I had to like take a shit. It started brewing, during the back exercises, but I figured, hopefully I could finish everything and get everything done before I had to go. But unfortunately, I couldn't. So, but got out of the way. So chilling now should be good for up until I eat some bullshit, and then I just gotta get that out of the system as well. But yeah, what else to say? Hammer curls. Got that up next. Then probably going to do a little superset action with some core and some forearms. So let's get after it. So working on a little forearm action now. I did my first set of abs, and then I went to do the forearm work, but and the area kind of cleared up. So this is literally right after my first forearm work. So I got to find something to bullshit about for like a little bit, so that way the forearms can kind of rejuvenate ever so slightly, and hopefully maintain some strength to really give it my all on this next set here. But something I noticed, I didn't even realize this last time I was over here doing it. This is like the perfect setup, like the perfect height to do this exercise, because I'm doing the one where I'm like lifting it up like this instead of like the flexor one. But I mean, honestly, probably wouldn't even work for the flexor because my arms are like too elevated. But like this, where the arms can kind of like sag a little downward, it's like the perfect height. So did one set, still doing the 20 pounds, but I'm thinking I'm not sure if there's a 25-pound easy bar. If there is, I definitely have to bump up to that one for next time we do these. But if not, might have to start questioning if it's time to move on over into the 30-pound range. But let's get after it. Hopefully, rep out a few here, and then just go from there. I'm not sure if your gym has one of these, like this thing. But if they do, I'm telling you, try that forearm workout out, because they are burning when I'm like seated down like this. Also, you might have to be like around the height of 5'9" in order for it to be its most beneficial, because you can't adjust this shit. It's just kind of is what it is height wise. But I think for me, it's just kind of the perfect height setup. So when I'm like moving it upward, it's great. But better get that second set of abs in. This video is going to be way too long. But I was partially wondering if I should just not record this set, just because it's getting way too crowded in here. It's on the verge of getting to that starting 5 o'clock time, like 5 p.m. But fortunately enough, towards the end of my workouts, so not much else to do. I mean, this is the end of it. I'm doing because this was taken at the time. That's why I wasn't sure where I'd be able to do my like little superset of core and forearms. But this opened up, so I'm doing the little cable crunch there. Then over here, just working on the flexors. And people were using like that the tiny metal straight bar. So I figured just use a little lat pull down one because pretty much does the same. Get if anything, it's better. Get more space to it. But let's get after it. I think I have it on 55, so let's just rep them out. Okay. I gotta make this posing short and sweet because I feel like I had way too many clips for this video. I definitely had 7 back exercises because when I was going through the workout, I realized, damn, I'm not doing anything that hit the traps, nor did I do something that isolated the rear delts. So ended up doing 7. But yeah, aside from that, figured that shit wasted some time, so that delayed me a bit as well. But aside from the shit, I'm just kind of running late in general. Yeah, I figured, I don't know. Oh yeah, I still got to go to the store and like get all my stuff, and it's 12 o'clock already, so like 12:20 to be exact. So I figured it's probably gonna take me like say I get out of here at 12:30, like when I actually start my car and I'm moving around, stopping at Wegmans, getting my water. Okay, then I'm stopping for gas, but I may skip the gas if it's like if the line's too long because it's supposed to snow, and then people get a little wild out when it's supposed to start snowing because what if it's a big storm or something like that. Because I don't really need gas. I still have over half a tank, but just the fact that I'm out and about shopping and Sam's Club is right there, so I just go and I get some gas because I'm already right there, so I might as well do it instead of having to worry about doing it sometime randomly throughout the week. Or next week whenever the gas would be needed to be refilled. And then because I used to go to an Aldi's in this place, it's Kingston, it's like a city over from Wilkes-Barre, but Wilkes-Barre got their own Aldi's, and it's closer to the Sam's Club, so now it's just like a straight shot there. But I don't know what I want. I might end up making the beef again just because it's easy. Or maybe I'll swap it out, get like pork or something like that. But yeah, I don't know what's up with the Aldi's in Wilkes-Barre, but the grass-fed beef is never there. So I've just been using like some random ass 85% lean beef. It's because I'm too poor to get that good old 96%. However, I'm starting to hate that meal. So it's like I gotta do something different, but at the same time, I don't hate it enough to the point where I just can't eat it anymore. Just more of I don't enjoy eating it, but like a lot of protein, decent source of carbs, stuff like that. But we'll have to see what I decide on. I'll get there, see what's up, maybe make something off the top of my head, but we'll have to see how it goes because it takes less than an hour. It takes less than 30 minutes actually to make my I mean, if you want to include like actually separating all the food into like the little containers and stuff like that, it probably takes around 45 minutes. But just solo, you know, straight up, just plain, I don't know what I'm saying. Just like the plain making the food, it's less than half an hour. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. But that's about all I got for you guys today. If you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. See you guys Monday, Saturday now. So see you guys on Monday.